Hello everybody, and happy Valentine's Day to you. And if you don't have your special Valentine, then you're your own special Valentine, and that's just as wonderful. So, in celebration of Valentine's Day, I'm going to make a Valentine's altered card. I was inspired by Shanuki, and she has a great channel, taught me a lot of techniques, and let's get started. I picked a heart card today, and I'm going to grab some Mod Podge, which I'm going to use to cover my card with some tissue paper. Let me get a brush here. And I always just cover the whole card with Mod Podge. Got my wet wipe. And let's see, I want to get this flower in the corner. I'm not worrying about where everything is, except I did want that flower there because I'm going to be going over it anyway. And I'm also going to put some Mod Podge over the top. It just gives it a nice, gives me a nice base with which to place all the other stuff. I'm going to dry that. I'm going to cut off the excess. You could just tear it off if you want, but I'm not going to. Make sure my edges are stuck down, although I do want the 3 to show, so I'm going to pull the tissue off of the 3, just so people know it's a card still. Add a little more Mod Podge. Okay, next, what I'm going to do, let's see. I think I'm going to add some color to the background, and I'm going to use some Arteza watercolor pencils. These are a lot of fun to use. You just dip the tips in water, and then I'm just going to put it around the edge. And some over here at the bottom. I'm going to use a little, kind of looking for greenish turquoise-ish. This will do. I want it very muted, so I'm going over it. Just like that. Need to dry it. Okay. Put that aside for now. Next, I think I want to put some hearts. I cut out some hearts already. What I'm going to do is cover those hearts in some different colored papers. So I have a bigger heart, I have a broken heart, and a few other little hearts. So I think I want the biggest heart to be out of this paper. So I'm going to use Mod Podge again. I'm going to cut it out right. Well, I think right there will work. But it's not stuck very well. Let's see. And I didn't really need to put it on this craft board or this thicker cardstock, but I wanted it to stand out a little. You know, you could choose to just cut hearts out of your scrapbook paper. I have to set that aside. I'm not so sure that I like it. Let's try this one. Whoops, look what I did. I glued it to the wrong side of the paper. That wasn't smart. That was not smart at all. You know, it's funny because I was even telling myself before I did it, don't glue it to the wrong side of the paper. And that's exactly what I did. Good job, Kath. Let's try again. Okay. Now I have a broken heart. I think I'll do it out of this paper. And remember to do it on the correct side this time. Just like that. And just like that, and I'll put them close together and I'll cut them in half after I cut them out. Just like that. Let me clean my scissors. We're not going to have any scissors left. And then I'm going to take some pinking shears and cut right down the middle. Just like that. I'm going to put these hearts aside. I have one more little heart. And I think I'll do it in yellow. Well, I know some of you all are digging yourselves out of some snow. I guess because I don't live in snow, I love it. I used to live in snow, so I miss it. I'm down in Florida, in Miami, and it's so hot out right now. We did have a few days of what we would call winter. It was beautiful, but that didn't last very long. Okay, before I do anything with the hearts, what I'm going to do rather, is first I'm going to take some scripted stamp, which I love, and I'm just going to put it all over this, just like that. Then I'm going to take a bit of the craft board. Let me move this. And I'm going to cut, oh, I already did. I punched some hearts out of this. Let me put them under something so you could see them. So I have a little one and I have a bigger one. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use them as a stencil, and I'm going to take some paste, and this is metallic luster, and I got it Tuesday morning a while ago. But I'm going to use this and just add some textured hearts to the background. I'll put one up here. Just like that. I use some purple. I'm going to take another bigger one again. This is really dried out, but it'll still work. There's a double heart there. Get it off my fingers. And actually, I wanted to keep this out. I'm going to add a little heart down here. Like that. And a little heart up here. Just like that. Okay, clean my fingertips off. Now I could have used a palette knife, but that would have made too much sense. Actually, I don't use a palette knife because I like to be able to feel where it's going when I'm doing a small bit. Okay. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some white gesso, gesso, whatever you call it. I really don't know. And I'm going to just lighten up the background here. Use a smaller brush. Well, let me dry this wax first. And I'm just going to put it just around. I want you to be able to see the flower, but not have it so evident. I want you to see the hearts and the flowers in the background. Okay, I'll leave that out because I'm going to use that with the hearts, I believe. Let's see how I'm going to do this. Some of them I'm going to lay down flat. Before I do, I want to edge the edges in black. If I can find my black pencil. Is that black or is that brown? Here it is. And the same way, I just keep dipping it in the water. I want a rather thick edge. Because the background's so busy, I really want the heart to stand out. And then I have another one. I don't like that one there. And I had this one. I'll let that dry for a moment. Now, I want to do these two halves. Okay. Okay. And while I'm here, I'll do the edge of the card. And again, I want a rather thick edge. And I'm actually going to go around. I'm going to go around the little wax hearts as well. Whoops. That's not working. So we'll take that off. Okay. We dry these. Okay, that has to be good enough because they keep blowing away. And I wanted to put the broken heart inside this one, but maybe not. Okay, let me grab some material. See if I have anything in here that might interest me. See what else I have. Maybe I can put this around the edge. That might look pretty. Let's have a go at it. I'm going to use glue for this. And we'll start here. Well, need a lot more glue. So let me get the glue tacky by drying it just a little. That sometimes makes it adhere a little better. Just like that. And then we want to come back up. This way. And dry it just a minute. just like that. Let me get my fingers unstuck. Add a little more glue, a lot more glue. My scissors covers always works well. Dry it up. Now it looks like a hot mess, but I think it'll work. I think it'll work. To trim it off. Okay. Okay, I'm going to put it down here. What I want to do okay, now I'm going to put those right there. First. Second. I get some of this black off my fingers that I'm getting all over the card, the hearts. What I do is I'm just going to thicken the line up all the way down so it just doesn't look like I have a glob. Whoop. I don't think I'm going to use these. I was going to somehow try to stitch them together, but it's too much. I'm going to take a little bit more white and clean this up down here. Clean this up here. Add a little bit up here. A little bit over here. And next I need some sort of word. Maybe I'll stamp it on. Let's see what I have. Sorry about that. Let's see what I have here. Well, there's every L word. How about cherish? Oops. Perhaps I can put that on a little piece of cloth. Might make it pretty. If I did something like this. Yeah, that'll be cute. So let me cut this. Fray the edges. Glue that on top. Even though it's adhesive, it's not going to stick forever. Cherish. And this time I'm not going to put any colors on it. I want it down here, here. Let's see. I think I'll have to cover up my hearts. But that's okay. And I'll put that right here. Next thing I want to do is put an eyelet in it so I can add it to my ring. Ooh, looking at this from above, I do not like it. That white there. Okay. Let me get my hole punch. And going to add it right there. Okay. Still need something there. But let's see. No, I guess that'll have to do. Let me find my cards. Oh well. Can't find my cards right now to add it. But I know something's missing, but I think that's a good, that'll do it. Happy Valentine's to each of you. I hope you make a pretty card. Let me get this off a little bit. And have a wonderful day. Oh, and if you like this video, I'd love for you to give me a like and subscribe to my channel if you'd like. Thank you.